I'm not sure how I'd feel about 3 dozen phone calls. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, this is call number 1, so.
and the next time it'll be call number 35. Go for it.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Mitch with, one more time. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Mitch, and I'm a local realtor in town. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I appreciate you asking. Your house has shown up on a multiple listing service as an expired listing. And since I specialize in houses that didn't sell the first time, I was wondering when we could get together for 15 minutes so I could show you how I get houses sold.
You know, now's not a very good time. I gotta be honest, we're getting bombarded with phone calls right now. It's too much.
I get that. So you got a lot of realtors calling you, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask, when you do get this household, where are you moving to?
See, we're gonna move someplace warm, warmer than here. I just
Fantastic.
can't take the cold anymore.
I get that. Well, I got one way to how you can make those calls stop.
How's that?
Tell me how you Mitch Trim as your agent.
Yeah,
But
no.
seriously, I'm sorry. Who am I talking to?
So my name is Ron. I'm the
Ron, Mitch. Thank you again for taking my call. So when would be a good time to get for just 15 minutes so I can let you know what I do to get houses sold?
You know, Mitch, we're just not ready to talk to any agents right now.
That's not on here.
Yeah,
When would be the right time?
yeah.
Well,
Or what's preventing you from talking?
what's preventing you from talking today?
You know, it's too overwhelming right now. We want to take
I-
time to think about it, and
I definitely get that. It's very emotional and very overwhelming. So Ron, when would be the proper time to give you a call back?
yeah, why don't you just call me back in a few days, and then you know, after we have time to talk to my wife.
All right, I can do that. And today is Tuesday, so how about I call you Thursday about noontime?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right. Ron, and this is your cell phone?
This is my cell phone.
All right, if I just send you a quick text on who I am?
Yeah, that's fine, Mitch.
Fantastic. You have a great day.
You too. Have a good one.
So Ron, say that to me. So say it's not a good time right now.
It's not a good time right now.
Yeah, Ron, I hear you. It's not a good time, and your house just came off the market. I'm sure you're getting tons of phone calls right now from agents, trying to list your property.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
I'm sure it is. Let me ask you, why do you think the home didn't sell? I can't really figure it out. I can't wrap my head around why the house didn't sell. What do you think?
Yeah, we see all these homes selling around us. I mean, our agent told us that it was the price. It was too overpriced to generate the offers.
Really? Okay. So it was a pricing issue.
Mhm.
Tell me, how'd you happen to pick that agent you listed with?
It was referred to us by a friend of ours who sold their home with them, and they came highly recommended, and
Okay.
it just it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. And what did that agent do that you liked best during the whole listing process?
Well, they did communicate to us every time there was a showing, every time there was feedback.
Okay.
They let us know what was going on. It just it didn't get sold.
What do you feel they should have done?
Get it sold.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Because if they had sold the property, then you would be going somewhere warm and getting out of here, right?
Yeah, I don't want to have another winter here. I mean,
Trust me.
I got young kids, and the school system's not as important right now. It's just,
Okay.
I can't deal with New Jersey cold anymore.
I completely understand it. So what are you going to expect from the next agent you choose for the job of selling your home?
Hopefully, get me out of here.
Fair enough. And have you already chosen that agent? Do you have someone in mind?
You know, speaking to my wife, we do intend on changing agents. It's just, we don't know who, and getting 100 different phone calls, it's not helping.
It's not happening.
So we just want to kind of take a moment,
Of course.
talk about what's important to us, and we'll get, we'll select somebody that we feel comfortable with.
I completely understand that. Listen, I would like to apply for the job of selling your home. Are you familiar with the techniques I use to get property sold in your town?
No.
What would be a good time for me to show you? I can actually stop by today at 6, or I can come by Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
So Fridays are no good.
Okay.
And today at 6, my wife's not home yet.
Your wife's not home.
So weekends are usually better.
Weekends are better. Looking at my schedule, I can do Saturday at 11 or Saturday at 1 p.m. Would that work?
Yeah, anytime works. Just the kids will be home. It'll be kind of noisy. It's okay.
Listen, I have kids, so I get that. Bottom line, it sounds like you really want to get this property sold. So I want to sit down with you, determine why the home didn't sell, and see what needs to happen to get your property sold. So you and your wife will be there Saturday at 11?
Yeah, we'll be home.
Great. Then I look forward to it. I'll be by, and before I come out, I have some information I'm going to mail out to you to look over before I come out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair. So, Mitch, you see how I took what he said and I went right back to the script?
You went right into the for sale by owner script, yeah.
No, I went into the expired script. I took that script, everything he said, whatever he said, no matter what they say, I go right back into the script. So it's either we're going to get through our script or the seller's going to outscript us. And we have to understand they're getting a lot of phone calls, so we have to be sympathetic to it.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to go through our script. Our job should be ABC, always be closing, always going through the script. Until they shut us down, I went back to the script. He started answering my questions, so I continued to ask questions. And most of the time, that's how it works. However, when they say it's busy, it's not a good time, give me a couple days, if we just say, okay, the chances we're going to get them back on the phone are slim.
I'm not gonna
Very
answer my
slim.
phone.
He's gotten so many calls now, he knows that if his phone rings, it's going to be a realtor or someone trying to get him to extend his auto warranty on his car. All those calls that we get, he's going to think it's one of those people and not answer. You have him on the phone, you need to think of that as your one at-bat, your one opportunity to secure an appointment. Don't give up. Let them hang up on you versus giving up.
The S-types, I'm an S-type. The S-types won't hang up on you.
Most people won't.
Yeah, they're very patient. They'll answer the questions. Even if they get frustrated, they'll keep it in. And so it's different. The I's, they'll tell you the story of their lives, right? Unless,
Right.
You know, so it just depends on who you're talking to on the other line.
And even the ones that are really upset and frustrated, understand where they're coming from. It's not you that they're upset with.
No, that's the process.
It's the industry and the process. They hired an agent to sell their home. The agent failed, and now tons of agents are calling saying, I can sell your home, hire me. Instead of finding out what's important to the seller and what they're looking for and what's important to them. So, you know, for Ron, he mentioned getting somewhere warm, you know, getting out of here, not being in New Jersey for another winter, right? So if he continued to push back on me, that's what I would talk to him about.
Yeah, because when he said that to call him back, you just right away. So where are you moving to?
Yeah. Yeah. Just take it back to the script. If you do that, you'll have more success. You have them on the phone. That's all we want, is to talk to people and create opportunities for an appointment.
No, you asked, what do you think stops the home from selling?
Yeah, what stops your home from selling? And some people will just blame it on us. They'll just completely shit on the agent. And a lot of times it is our fault. We'll go and get the listing and we'll overprice it. And then we overprice it, and all we do during the listing is try to convince them to lower the price. And it was our price. So that's why I'm always preaching, don't take overpriced listings, because they won't sell. And then all you're doing is telling them that the price is wrong, and it's typically the price that we gave them, or we allowed them to outscript us and we took their price.
Okay.
So if they're not willing to price it right, don't even take it. That's homes that expire typically expire for that reason. It's always price.
Overpriced.
I mean, it's location, there's condition, but then you price it for the location
price-
and condition. It's all price.
There's three conditions.
Yeah.
Marketing, price, and condition. And price takes care of the other two.
It does. So it's always price, no matter what.
Yeah.
Who wants to role play next?
I will.
Okay.
Before you your laser eyes go. You ever be the agent or the?
I want you to be the agent, and I want you to give her, if 10 is difficult, I want you to give her like what you would consider like a 7 or 8.
What do you mean by that?
Be difficult.
Oh, okay.
Allow her to book the appointment, but give her
Gotcha. Push
2, maybe 3 objections that she needs to overcome in order to get the appointment.
Be like your kid when you tell him to brush his teeth.
That's good.
Take a shower. Not dirty
Thanks,
today.
man. Appreciate it.
All right. Ready? Yep. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Amrita with Keller Williams. I'm certain now you already know that your phone's been ringing off the hook and you're showing up as an expired listing on the MLS. And I'm just calling to see when you're planning on hiring the right agent to do the job of selling your house.
Yeah, you're like the 20th person that's called me today, literally.
I can imagine it's frustrating. Are you looking to relist immediately?
You know, we really haven't thought about that. We're just really feeling overwhelmed. We're really just gonna take a break right now.
I understand. And had you sold it when you had it on the market originally, what were your goals? Where were you gonna go?
Plan is to move to Florida and be there by September so I can get the kids in school.
Oh, okay. Wow, no wonder you're feeling the pressure right now. So what if I said to you that I can show you a financial advantage of working with me, listing this house, getting it sold so you can get to Florida sooner than September, so you can get settled, you know, get acclimated to the area, get your kids acclimated to the area so that you're not rushing. You know, you're gonna leave this situation, which is gonna be a rush, and then you're gonna get there and try to get, you know, registered and, you know, all of that. It's gonna be really overwhelming, and I think it would be beneficial if I can get you there sooner. Is that something you would consider?
You know what, like I said, we're taking a break, and I think we're just really gonna try and sell it on our own, you know. Our last day, I think we can do better than the last agent that we had, honestly. So we're gonna try and sell it on our own.
I totally understand. After what you've been through, I understand, and I have to say, I agree with you. I think, you know, if your last agent couldn't get your house sold, you're probably better off doing it yourself. However, as much as I appreciate that, if you were to hire the right person to do the job, and I mean by the right person, a powerful agent who knows what they're doing and can get you to Florida sooner and get your kids acclimated to the schools and the town and settled, isn't that what you would want?
I guess so. I guess so, but you know, like I said, we're gonna try and sell it on our own for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
9 and 19-year-old. She's here and there, but 9 years old.
Oh my, okay, all right. 9's a tough age. I actually have a 9-year-old myself, and I feel like it's not as easy as the diapers were. Would you agree?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, they've got the mouth and the brain and like the attitude and all that, and then some. So, have you sold a home before on your own?
No, not really. Not really. So, but it's not rocket science. I mean,
No.
it's not rocket science.
Nope, nope.
I'm pretty savvy on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty savvy on the internet. So we've had some interest in the home, you know, from the people that have seen it before, but the offers have been really low. So
Mm-hmm.
no. So that's why we want to try and sell it on our own. You know, I figure if we can save on the commission, we can put more money in our pocket.
Okay, sure. Can I just share some stats with you on how for sale by owners do when they try to sell the property on their own? Do you know any of that information?
No, not really. I'm really not a numbers person. You know, I'm not a numbers person.
Fair enough.
To be honest
Okay.
with you, I can't really wrap my head. I'm a bottom line person.
Okay.
You know.
Got it. You're just
yeah.
like me. I love it. I love it.
The bottom line.
Get to the bottom line.
I
Let's get it
don't
done.
care how we get there. It just you know, just as long as we get there.
Okay.
I'll then be. I'm not a numbers person.
Perfect. Okay.
So, sorry
So-
about that.
No, don't be sorry. I'm with you. I am a very bottom line person. I need to know exactly what the goal is and figure out a way to get there, and I'm going to get you there. So why don't I do this? You sound like an amazing personality, and I would just love to put a name with the face. Why don't I stop by, take a look at your property, and then I can give you some tips about how to go about selling it on your own, and then share some challenges that I think you should be aware of. And it will only help. And then we can, you know, if you need any other guidance, I'd be happy to help you. I'll bring a list of things that you could do, like it's a 47 steps on how to get your home sold on your own. And if you think that that's too intimidating, then I'd love to apply for the job while I'm there, and we can talk about how I can get it sold.
Okay, well that sounds great. You know, I'm just, you know, you have all these tips and tricks and stuff, and you want to sell my home, but where were you when my house was on the market? You know, did you even see my house?
I actually did see the pictures online. They weren't, I actually remember some of the pictures weren't as clear. I was looking for a video, I didn't find a video. However, have you heard of the concept that an agent who lists your home needs to sell it twice before it actually sells? Have you heard that before?
No, what do you mean by that?
Let me take a quick minute to explain. So basically, your agent lists the house, puts the sign in the yard, and prays that somebody's going to come and look at it and buy it. So the first step they need to do to sell it is to sell it to all of the local brokers, or even expand their search, because think about it. If you're only selling it to the local brokers, what about somebody who wants to you know, a young couple who's having a kid needs to move in to Bergen County from the city, are you targeting those brokers? So really, brokers are the first step of selling, and then once you sell it to the brokers, they then sell it to their buyers. And unfortunately, I was never sold to, I was never marketed to. And the way the MLS works is once it's listed, unless there's some sort of update, it's buried, I don't see it again. So really, it's the marketing that sells the home and brings me or the buyers there. And that never happened. But I can show you some of the things I do that I will guarantee that I will give you the marketing to bring the buyers to your door.
Well, I mean, I guess so, but, you know, I'm not looking to list right now. So, you know, you can come by, look at the house if you want to, but I'm not really looking to list right now. So
That's fair.
you can leave your pen in the car, your
Okay.
paperwork in the car.
Yeah.
You know, just come by, we'll have a conversation, and we can have a conversation. But
Totally.
leave your paper and pen in the car.
I'm not pushing paper in anybody's face. It's just not my style. That's not how I run my business. In fact, I offer a 100% cancellation guarantee on my listings. And I don't know any other agents that do that. And that's a huge risk on an agent's part to even offer something like that. So that just goes to show I only take a listing if I'm confident that I'm going to get it sold. And I'm not looking to, you know, just come in and meet your expectations. I'm coming in to really exceed the expectations. So when you get to Florida, have you already found a place, or what's going on with your search down there?
Right now, I'm gonna move in with my grandma. She's got like a 3-bed, 2-bath.
Okay.
So, you know, she's got plenty of space, and until we can, you know, settle in, we're going to stay probably in one of the nearby complexes, because that's where our family happens to be landing.
Is that where you want to buy?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay. Initially, are you looking to rent or just stay with family until you buy?
I'm just going to stay with my grandma.
Perfect. Okay, that's great. Now, do you have a realtor out there that's fantastic?
My uncle's in the mortgage, so he knows a couple of agents.
Okay.
So, you know.
So I would love to be able to help you as a resource if you need any agents to interview, or in fact, I can do the interviewing for you and make sure I give you a stellar agent down there who not only knows the area, but is a specialty buyer's agent and really can negotiate a good deal for you, which is what you really want at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, probably, but I haven't really thought that far yet.
Okay. So we're in May right now, and you need to be in the school district. When does the school start? Beginning of September or end?
They actually start in August.
Oh
down
my,
there. They
okay.
start like August 21st or 2nd, something like that. So,
Okay, okay.
you know, I don't want them to miss any school, but, you know, we're going to get there.
All right, so
Sure.
I'm gonna pause you guys right here. So at this point, you have the appointment already, right?
I do, I guess. Yeah.
So what makes you feel like after they have set an appointment with you, you have to keep going?
Because I didn't like the appointment. You can come and, I don't know, I was just trying to get her to,
I didn't like the appointment either, so I hear what you're saying.
like, it's not good enough.
So there were a couple of things that she said to you.
Yep,
Number one, not a numbers person,
yep.
right? Another thing you said to
True,
her,
I'm so not a numbers person.
said you can do it for sale by owner. You feel like it's easy and you can do it yourself,
Yeah,
right?
it's not rocket science.
Right. So what are a couple of things you could have said to her with her not being a numbers person, with her, you know, believing that selling it on her own is easy, right? Where were you when the house was on the market? All that. What could you say to her to get her to set a strong listing appointment with you?
It's simple, but it's not easy.
It's not easy. I mean, she was already listed with an agent that didn't sell the home. What was